Welcoming you back to Crypto's juiciest news. I think we can only start with one beat.
Listen to the fat bass.
We liquidated him, boys. We got him. Bitcoin hit $65,100 and liquidated Satto. We got him, boys. We got him. Oh, man. Satto, friends. We could feel it. You could feel it building up the whole way. The whole way, friends. I've been in so many trades like this where it goes up. It's like, oh, it's stopping. Oh, it's stopping. No, it rejects. And it actually popped on through. Bitcoin right now is trading at around $65,000. As you can see right here, at the time I took this screenshot, friends, we just went up and pinged him out here. There are many other people who are shorting Bitcoin because they're in disbelief. Like, how can Bitcoin go up when the economy is about to tank? How can Bitcoin go up when the yield curve and then this and then that? Look, man, when the crowd is stacked one way, all right, you got an issue at extremes. But in the middle, the belly of the cycle, the crowd's actually right. Okay, that's how the crowd actually gets trapped, by the way. It's because a first part of the crowd, for example, they start to cheer green candles right now. And then we get October. And then we get a bullish Q4. And then we start moving up. But these people, they start making money, friends. That's how cycles basically get born and they mature and then they die. They mature because there's so many waves of people who are making money. People are saying, oh, we're bullish, we have to go up. And the dip gets eaten. And other people say, oh, we're bullish, we have to go up. The dips get eaten. But eventually everyone's already in. And everyone has the most perfect bull thesis why everything has to go up, but there's actually nobody new left to buy. But we are far away from that. Now, checking it out, friends. Here is the Bitcoin weekly candle. Do you remember when I told you, friends, we had 5 fake outs? We had fake out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one was number 6. I made my post saying, I go, look, man, I haven't been tracking it, but if you rock up somewhere, friends, and something has given you 5 false signals, go all in on the 6th. Now, don't try to look for them, because what if you went all in on the 4th false signal or the 5th one? You would have got it wrong. So if you're doing any leverage, now's the time to literally go turbo long, because you've just crossed above that 21 EMA. But it's not reliable, friends. It's not reliable all the time. Don't do leverage. I'm not doing leverage. Okay, I don't have any of this trading stuff going on here. I don't have this Bybit, Binance stuff. Just don't do that, okay? You're in the real leverage, the Slingshot leverage. Slingshot leverage, you can't get liquidated, friends. For example, if PulseChain drops 80% literally overnight, yeah, the PulseChain altcoins, maybe they drop 90%. Doesn't matter. You just hold them back. The liquidity just comes back in. Do you see? However, if Bitcoin drops just like 10% overnight, okay, you lose all your money pretty much, because you need to put in enough money to make it worth your while. Now, I've got some absolutely cracker news coming for you later as well, friends. We have an amazing big push. HEX is up 20% in a day. But first, let's check out the altcoins. This is the others BTC. Once again, friends, it is actually curling up. Many people are calling it for lower. Many other influencers, because, friends, they don't know what they're doing, bro. I know, yeah, okay. Maybe you're smart. Maybe you do this. Maybe you do that. You know what? I'm dressed like an astronaut, okay? Where's your helmet, huh? Where's your helmet? You see, these people, friends, they look for reasons to be bearish. And being bearish works for 3.5 years in crypto. The problem is you get used to being such a soy boy bear cuck with a very, very bent posture, a non-straight posture, okay, curved back. You get so used to it, you don't even know what it feels like to take on risk anymore. You don't know what it feels like to sit through the uncertainty periods, to climb the wall of worry. You need to build conviction to be able to sit through that, because you've got to understand that these news is all a bunch of BS. I always tell you, watch the calendar, not the chart. Okay, I always said, hey, is it 2025 yet? Okay, right? I'm also telling everyone, okay, what's Ethereum's price? Ethereum's at 2,600. Okay, is Ethereum 4,600? No. All right, okay, our altcoins are down 90% in some places, 95%. All right, they are. That's it. Ethereum's 2,600. If Ethereum was 4,600 and you're still down 95%, then we can talk. But for now, this is pretty much the most important chart to see, friends. This is others BTC curling up. That's exactly what we want to see. Maybe, the ETH BTC has found a little bottom here, which I'll just show you now. But really, friends, like Ethereum's got a long way to go. Like when you're this far down on a weekly, you need a while to basically you need a big fat push, and then you need to start grinding up. But Ethereum, friends, it's not about Ethereum's moves per se. It's the price sentiment reflected in it. And it just like everyone, so from Ivan on take everyone, like we're all just unanimously saying, man, the Ethereum sentiment, it went from, friends, in the merge in 2022, people were hailing Ethereum as the greatest creation in crypto because it saved crypto. It was the only thing working reliably in 2022 bear market. And then everyone was cheering it on. Now, so its rating went from plus 100 favorability to like literally minus 99. Like the only thing remaining that people say is, well, yeah, like you're still number 2 market cap. It's not that bad. That's it. That's literally the only thing is just that they're ranking on that market cap. Man, can you imagine they slid? That would have been horrific. Now, where to for the rest of the crypto market? This is the total crypto market cap. It's around 2.2 trillion. We deserve to be above 3, man. Like I want us, friends, I want us to be thinking about the big triangle that might form here at 5 trillion. And then, the bears are going to get really bearish on these dips. So they're going to go like, oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. And then hopefully, boop, that's exactly what we're looking for out here. Because in these big moves, friends, you'll see these big macro wider moves. The first move is never the fake one, ever. It always goes up in flags. And we'll talk more about that later. But for now, we patiently wait, friends, with the stock market. And of course, Mr. Russell. Mr. Russell's just hanging around. We're going to monitor it every single day. Probably waiting for the US election. I guess we'll see. Still waiting for those US Fed rates to like basically, go down towards neutral and start stimulating. We have the global liquidity index as well, friends. Make sure as well, I've got to throw it out here. Make sure if there's anything you do, you got to take out, you got to watch every single minute of my special video, friends. It's actually so special. I put the Super Mario font out here. Believe, okay, Sommi's bull market evolution guide. You must, oh wow, it's got most views. Okay, so if I'm not, look, you should watch all my videos, okay? Highest value content in crypto. That one is like, you can show that to your children. You can show that to grandma and grandpa who are about to step into the arena, okay? This is the video you have to watch, friends, because it came to me as an epiphany. I went through every single ghost fractal repetition that is showing the similarities from 4 years ago to now. Okay, I was literally here for 18 hours a day back then, and here I am right now. I have a more even labeled here, friends. If you go to these, you have, believe in something is the new diamond hands, right? There's just so many out here. Global liquidity cycle is the new QE. The Bitcoin power law model, that's the new stock to flow. $1 million Bitcoin target, okay? They've upgraded it from 100K. It's because it's like, 100K is programmed. Okay, it's kind of like when Bitcoin was like 8K. It's like, we're definitely hitting 8. We're definitely hitting 10K. We're definitely hitting 20K, right? Right. So meme coins are the new NFTs. They're the new people where, hey, I want to step into a community, make a lot of money. Okay, just so many, friends. Pepe and Whiff, they're the new Doge and Shib. Yeah, just all these things happening. I'm just showing you. Literally, this is the evolution blueprint, friends. It's like just showing. You ever see that meme? The ape to humans meme. You ever seen this, friends? Where you go start off as a monkey ape, become the humanoid to, basically it. So, yes, that's our evolution. Okay, that is... It's happening. Exactly, right? Of course, there's a bit of tweaks, a bit of things, but what you'll generally find out over time is with each cycle, the market gets a bit more mature. Okay, so, the Bitcoin stock to flow model, maybe that's like enormous. If you go check out the power law model, it's got nice numbers, but it's not like out of this world nice, right? So if you go look at it, you're like, 148K by the end of next year, right? That's not, stock to flows model. If you stick in a stock to flows model, it would be 1.2 million. The original would be 450K. So you can already see, okay, the new power law model we have has 150K by the end of next year. But if we were still on the stock to flow model from 2021, it would be almost 500,000 next year. So as you already see the market, right, it adjusts its things downwards, and then eventually you get met with disappointment. But we'll wait for that later on. Now, baby dolls, I actually want to throw some UFO news quickly in here. I've been following this scientist, okay, this research team. They've actually found a hand. I don't know where it comes from, okay, but they found a 3-finger hand that actually, it's been tested, okay? It is biological. It is. And there are nails growing at the end of it. And there's this metal part that comes in here. And apparently there's some psyops saying it's been debunked. It hasn't been debunked, okay? These scientists, friends, is this Spanish dude, I think... He speaks about it out here. He goes through and just shows it, what's going on. Now, the funny part is, I'm here, I'm looking for the details. Give us the details. Here's the thing. The labs doing the research, they're too scared to release to the public all the stuff they're finding. Okay, now they don't say they're too scared. They're just going really, really, really slow. It's because it's so shocking that if they say the wrong thing, maybe they're scared of funding getting pulled. Because that's how this stuff works, friends. UFO world, okay? Everything gets paid by the money printer, okay? All these institutions, they get access to the money printer. It's all the government. You have NASA, all the coconut intelligence agency, the deep web, okay? The deep state. So if you say the wrong thing as a science institution and you're doing this research, man, someone could come knocking on your door and go, oh, you know that $400,000 of funding you got last year? Okay, next year's going to be $20,000 if you don't pull this. So that's why they have to really be careful when it comes to these. So they found this handwrite, and actually, it's funny enough, it's a lizard people. It's actually funny enough, friends. Now, there's a guy, I think he used to work in the government. He alluded to something interesting. He said, he wouldn't say everything, okay, but he said, lizard people, reptilians, he said, they just come from a planet where the dinosaurs didn't get hit by a comet. They didn't get hit by a meteorite to wipe out their planet. So over time, with more oxygen, less oxygen in the atmosphere, dinosaurs got smaller, and that's what we have as lizard people, right? And remember us, we're all from apes. We're not directly coming from apes, but from that same type of family, right? Because you kind of look like, monkeys, and like we trade like monkeys as well. We have bananas, right? I wonder maybe in reptilian lizard land, if they have their own crypto, they don't refer to themselves as monkeys eating apes. Maybe they're like, frogs eating bugs or whatever. So this type of stuff, friends, I like following this stuff out here. It's actually fascinating. These things don't get debunked. They actually don't get debunked. And it's crazy because you're like, why isn't anybody yelling about it? And then you kind of, you figure out, oh, someone is funding you to do research, and then this is outside of the field of research you're meant to do, and then they all go dark eventually later on. Now, friends, cranking out the crypto. I mean, I couldn't have said it better than this video, friends. Shout out to my friend Sommi, the mystical squirrel, friends. Look at this. You got to find the cults. Cults are where you want to be. If you're a cult, it means people see a value besides the finance, a competitive edge over the other poopy coins, the other poopy communities. If there's so many communities out here, you really need to offer something that is special. People get knowledge, friendship, events, and then it all leads to the price pump. So that's where you want to be. So there you go, baby dolls. We are going to put up this green candle, friends. We have been waiting patiently for these green candles to come. Hex does his giant candle. Cults, friends, I've made extensive work on it. Extensive. I've been talking about it since 2022. I could see the vision. I even wrote about the peppy, the ribbiting. Right? I could see all of these forming. I never thought, friends, by the way, I've seen some great traders and investors in my lifetime, and I've seen them, basically you hear about it in crypto, and it never crossed my mind that I would ever even get close to being able to have a vision like that. Ever. I've shocked myself because, friends, here's the thing, man. We got to understand, we're reading like 20 different possible paths in 2023 of how the cycle can play out. And I'm like, well, I just understand the cold part. It's the most obvious to me. And because it's 1 out of 20, friends. You don't think, okay, it's 1 out of 20 chance. You don't think you're definitely going to win it in terms of the mindset. And then look what happens. 2024 appears. What do people start doing as soon as Bitcoin goes up? Straight into the memes, straight into them, friends. So that's why even if you're here, you're taking price swings on the way low, you understand that, man. You understand. I've got some mega bullish news coming for you very shortly, friends. I'm going to now, I have to literally, we have to stop this whole video to basically, we have to go through this post, friends. I want you to just understand this, okay? I can't make you any more bullish than playing some pump music and showing you the power of what's about to come in this crypto cycle. Look at this. Look what he says in Solana. How to bet $1 on a meme coin very early and make 100K profit. You got to understand this, man. You got to understand this. People think of meme coins as lottery ticket winning potentials. Do you understand? And they see people making a lot of money in it. They see the energy. They see the passion. They do see it. They want to be around it and they want to be involved. They're making threads about it more and more. Look at this. I see crazy profits on my Instagram of traders investing $1 and making 100K or 200K in hours or days. Obviously, it's fake. I'm studying hard to achieve these results, but there's some detail I don't know yet. My question is there anyone here who knows best to achieve these results, okay? Can we create a Discord account and exchange ideas about this? So, friends, this is the early bubble remnants of what happened exactly 4 years ago when things started moving up. People wanted to form groups. They wanted to form little cliques about, oh, here's how to get edge, and it was all from NFTs. It was all from NFTs, okay? Now, obviously, friends, if for everyone out here who wants to know, hey, how do you turn $1 to 100K in hours? You can't. You're about to get scammed, okay? So this obviously guy's a retailer. By the way, he says he's got six years market experience. Okay, bro, you basically got 0 years market experience after hearing that. Now, here's the thing, friends. The shorter your time frame, okay, the less people can win in the edge. That's it. Because the shorter the time frame, there is less permanent supply being taken off the market, okay, which basically means long-term buyers, long-term whales. We just use the word whales to basically say that, okay? If you take like a 5-year view, there are a lot of whales who come in between at random points who take supply off the market, and that's how you get prices going up, okay? But if you're taking like a 1-hour view or a 1-day view or 1-week view, okay, it becomes harder and harder to bet on a whale coming in and a repricing happening in the market for you to actually benefit, or for most people to benefit. Otherwise, it's PvP. It's just people taking money off one another, and then basically no one wins except like that 1 out of 20 people. But this is obviously the wrong mindset as well. So thank you very much. Look at everyone. King Anon, $1 to 200K now. Yeah, bro. The people who do that launch the coins, bro. Yeah, they... That's actually funny and true, yes. Crypto miner, this is my legacy liquidity. Are they going to buy from Solana only? I just had an idea. We should all make second accounts and just pretend to be retailers and ask similar questions about PulseChain. Sir, that is a very high level, very, very high level idea. If we all just made pretend retail accounts and then basically you just try to psyops the rest of crypto Twitter to make them think, oh, all the retailers are in PulseChain. That'd be funny. Friends, also, I want to, before we even begin on all the other stuff, please, uniBTC was exploited. Okay, look at this. It went to 0. Now, the good thing is, what is uniBTC? Just another wrapped Bitcoin, liquid staking derivative thing. Okay, but uniBTC is like a WBTC thing. Okay, now they have the spot tokens, the spot Bitcoin to pay everyone. Okay, but just please do not, under any circumstances, if you are, let's say we make a lot of money in 2025, do not start rotating into these obscure, exotic, random, poopy, wrapped Bitcoin, wrapped Ethereum stuff. Because I promise you, there will be exotic products. Okay, it will be like Luna USD, where you're going to think that the yield is guaranteed, and then you're going to find out the hard way it's bound by the liquidity on the bid, and surprise, surprise, it doesn't go to infinity. Instead, it's going to run out in the bear market when things slice down. Okay, so don't do that. So in a nutshell, go, oh, what do I do? Look, you literally, if you're taking profit events, you can't go wrong with... You basically do half spot Bitcoin, right? WBTC should be okay? Should be. Justin Star's involved now. I mean, I don't even want to take the risk, okay? But half of Bitcoin, half USD, okay? Pay your taxes, and that's it. Don't do any of this. And by the way, you can put Bitcoin with Ethereum. Ethereum's super safe as well, okay? But it depends on the ETH-BTC ratio. If your ETH-BTC ratio is very high, so I'll just show you right now. Okay, so... yeah, of course, you'd want to collect ETH profits right now. But if Ethereum is up here, ETH-BTC is up here, and then the bear market comes, you're not going to like that your Ethereum went 40% worse than Bitcoin as you try to store value. You're not going to like it, okay, for that year and a half, okay? But I'm just giving you ideas of what to do. How people get into trouble, friends, is this is what happened in 2022. People were taking profits. They took all their profits. They put it in Luna UST stablecoin, and they earned yield. So they thought they were safe in a stablecoin. They weren't. Okay, so you just got to be careful of that. Now, check this out, friends. This is a monstrous rally in HEX, plus 180%. It actually has ticked over to hit above 1 cent, which is still very, very low because 55 cents was the combined HEX price high. And now I'm just going to load the PulseChain core coins. You can see there's just green everywhere across the board. HEX is leading the way. CP HEX up here. It's up plus 20%. Combined HEX up 20% as well. Actually, also nice to see this. See this, friends? This is pretty much what you want to be. Basically, just having an idea of where we are. Like, we got a long way to go, but we're 1.2 cents. For this thing, like, it's... Let's think about 10 cents first, right? Let's think about that's that first target, okay? And a lot of people have been getting rid of their bags. Now, do not fall into the trap of doing this ratio trade stuff, friends. I don't do any ratio trade reporting anymore because I thought people would like basically see a cheap ratio and go, oh, that's nice to buy. But we learned last year, when I show, hey, this thing is good for buying, people don't actually buy it. They buy once it rotates the whole way the other way, then they start FOMOing, and I realize, oh, of course, it's just another trade on the chart, okay? So not financial advice. The safest place to be is you just get everything USD and you don't play around with the ratios, okay? So this is PHEX, obviously doing a very, very nice run up here. That's a huge run, 193%, almost a 3x rally as well. Fantastic. You also have Icosa here as well, friends. Icosa up like 17 to 20%. I mean, this thing is just like this thing, friends. It's like a 5 million liquidity, 5 million market cap coin as well. Like, remember, Icosa slingshot leverage on HEX. So you have so many things here. There's no excuses, man. Like, it's just whatever floats your boat, right? Because, you know, everyone, it's a cult. You know, everyone's got to try kill each other from time to time. But, like, if you want super safe stuff, you get Richard Hart's calls. Okay, you want a bit of extra risk? Okay, you got EHEX. Okay, you want to be on outside of Richard Hart coins? Okay, first step is Icosa. And you can get Hedron if you want. Okay, it's basically bonded in the same thing. You see what I mean? You can go further down the line. So, literally, there's something for everyone. There's basically no excuses not to make a lot of money by the end of this, okay? Now, bringing it back here, friends, I just want to show you, look what people have been doing this whole time, bro. Like, this constant dumping. Dump. Look at this guy's account. Each sell. So every day, down. 30 grand, all these clips. Sell. So we finally got rid of them. So you're wondering why we start shooting back up. It's because this is the thing, friends. People don't sell. This is the crowd, right? People don't sell based off where they think the fair value is. Okay, they sell based off their emotion today. So if they feel bad today, if they think, you know what, Richard, you're still fat. You know what, you're a Ponzi scammer. If they feel like that, then they just click sell today. Okay, no matter how many times I tell them, I go, bro, I don't care what the coin is. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your theory is. Selling anything down minus 99% from the high, you're a retard. Okay, no apologies. You're an actual retard. You're a full-on retard. You're selling something down 99% from. You literally can't get what was lower than that. You have 200,000 people cult. You got a guy dressed up like an astronaut. Okay, you have Matty Allen giving you 2 conferences per year. You just have so many thousands of things happening, and you're like, well, yeah, minus 99%. It could go minus 99.9%. So I'm not saying never to get rid of anything. I'm just telling you, friends, like don't be psyops by these people saying taking profit at minus 99% down. Okay, so these people, they all sell and they bridge out. Let's see when they bridge back in, huh? Now, baby dolls, I just want to show you, this was what it was like exactly November 2022, almost 2 years ago. So there are a lot of posts here. I was just showing you, this is how bad it was on the September low. So what I did was I screenshotted this on November 2022 and I wrote bottom signals. You see that? November 2022. That was the feeling of November 2022. Look at this collage I put together. Step into the time machine, Bitcoin and Ethereum zero. It was the crypto extinction event. Okay, so look at this. Oh, it's a shout out to my friend Latino Crypto. Let's see what he says here. He's actually said, bro, this is amazing. Do you have something similar but for the top of 2021? Yeah, you could make it, but like it's, you know, we'll worry about the next one because the top of 2021, it's going to be new signals. Like Laser Eyes is back already, but we're not at the final top, okay? So you have all these things here. Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady, yeah, he removed the Laser Eyes. You see that? You even have, look at this. Peter Schiff, let's discuss the demise of crypto. Tell me why you're still holding. You see, this is the Forbes article, whatever, the Economist saying it's over. Look at this guy, Charlie. It gives me great pleasure to say I told you so about cryptocurrencies being a scam, and I called it 9 years ago. The only surprise is how long the bubble took to burst. Bro, that was literally $15,700 Bitcoin. Okay, literally the low, friends. You see, look at this, Edward Snowden. There's still a lot of trouble ahead, but for the first time in a while, I'm starting to feel the itch to scale back in. So that was basically Edward Snowden. That's at the bottom, friends. Look at this, BlockFi filing for bankruptcy and conducting major layoffs. So you have all these death and destruction out here, friends. And look at this even head. Is FTX crash the end of crypto? And by the way, don't let them posture you, bro. They were all saying, yeah, this thing, it could be a multi-year bear market. Things are going to be different. They said this, friends, there were 50,000 things I was saying that this time was different. This time was different. Rates are high. Rates are 5%. They keep on hiking. US is going to go to recession. Everything is over. And I'm sitting there like, bro, when are all of yous ever right together? Okay, yous aren't. So let's hope we get that again, right? PulseChain is 400x away from flipping Ethereum, friends. PulseChain, the better Ethereum. Because Ethereum just feels like a bug eater chain now. But of course, we love Ethereum. It is Big Daddy and stuff as well. And we have a surprise video here from Aaron. Let's see what he has to say here. Let's go. Bullish. Okay. I was expecting something else, bro. Oh, man. And as we continue, baby dolls, I want to show you this, okay? Look at this. So shout out to Mr. Saint Pump. I don't know who you are, sir. You've appeared on my Twitter, okay? Look what he says, okay? Look what he says. You just imagine, fans. I just want you... See, when people watch my videos, I make a good case, don't I? Okay, I got 3,700 videos. 300,700 videos. Yelling about this thing. It goes lower. I'm like, you know what? It's cheaper. Screw all of you, all right? So here's the thing, though. As the price goes lower, everyone thinks you're a retard. And I'm saying, you know what? Yeah, it could go to zero, but I'm still long. Not getting out. Thesis is still on. Despite that, on the other side, friends, so I am 1 out of 100 on the boat. The other 99% of people on the other side of the boat, and they are saying, I thought the Hex cult would die after Richard got exposed. Guess I was wrong. I want you to think about this, friends, okay? So someone in the comment section, Quattro Cinco. So shout out to my friend Quattro Cinco, bro. This guy has the biggest R5. If you're listening and you're in the ecosystem, let me tell you this. This guy just said the word Richard and everyone knew that he was talking about Richard Hart, okay? You want to talk about mindshare? You want to talk about mindshare? The word Richard, first name. That's it. Everyone knows it's Richard Hart in crypto. So it's already real estate in their minds, and they continue to fade it. He said, the cult. It's Hex, bro. With the cult, bro. Hex was number one cult. Hex is the cult, okay? And by the way, Bitcoin was the first cult, okay? But now it's kind of like, you know, Rock Negra cult. Worshippers, we're early, okay? Look at this, look at this. I quoted him, and I've got to remind you, look, these words came only after the plus 180% rally. You understand that, baby dolls? And what I'm going to do now is play for you. It's like, wow. Look at this, look, I'm just telling you. It wasn't your friend Sommi's 3,700 videos. It wasn't Matty Allen's 2 conferences per year of Hex and PulseChain. It wasn't Johnny Chaos's interviews. Okay? It wasn't any of that. Okay? It wasn't the 170,000 ETH in a wallet with all the snapshots and him rotating money. That didn't make him bullish. It wasn't Hex tattoos. It wasn't the 170 content creators literally yelling all day. Think about that. That wasn't the guy that made him... That wasn't the thing, any of those, that made this guy say, oh, I guess I was wrong. What was it? It was the big fat green candle. It was this, friends. Literally, it was this. It was this thing just going up 195% now, okay? And then that's it. It goes, oh, well, I guess I was wrong. Like, Habib, okay? Yeah, I'm a Habibi Albi. I just got to confirm for you. Hey. All right. On what planet do you live on where something has to rally 3x, so 200% in a straight line for you to finally go, oh, wow, guess I was wrong. See, friends, I'm obviously having fun here, but these people, they are momentum traders. They look for confirmation. You understand? That's not where the highest reward is. By the way, that's the first guy to admit he's wrong. So, Mr. Saint Pump, congratulations to you, because you're literally 1 out of the next 15 million people who are going to come in and realize they were wrong too. Okay, so he's like, you know, the patient zero, right, saying he was wrong. See, friends, if you invest with this confirmation thing, you're never going to make it. You're literally never going to make it. You're going to buy the tops of ranges. It's going to come back down. You're never going to make it, okay? If you want to get the highest reward, you have to do what we're doing right now. You have to go, you know what? There's blood. There's despair. There's destruction, okay? Let me see why these prices are exponentially lower than they should be, okay? Now, obviously, I'm saying it like I'm posturing, but obviously it feels like, man, why are we down 99%? This is getting sad. You see what I mean? But that's it. There's no free lunch, friends. There is no free lunch. You are not going to get a nice confirmation. Everyone realizes they're wrong, and the price is still like, you know, half a penny. Maybe when people start to realize they're wrong, friends, Hex is 10 cents. You see that? Like another 10x higher from here. And you're thinking to yourself, bro, you could be 20x on side if you just watched one of Sommi's 3,700 videos. You know what I mean? Like even $1,000 just to nip it in there so you have some exposure or something, you'd be up 20K, then you can start to play in the ecosystem. But instead, you got to learn with everybody else that you were wrong at 10 cents now, right? And by the way, now you got to cheat for $1, which is good. We're all going to cheat for $1 as well. It's just that at 10 cents to the dollar, you're going to get that 10x, okay? But you get a 200x if you were buying at half a cent. Now, baby dolls, we have so many more bullish things coming for crypto. It's not even funny. I mean, like, firstly, here's this crab holding up a fish, this cute crabby crab. All right, so there's so many things coming just for the whole industry. So this is just a start, okay? This is literally just a start. It's been a 3.5-year bear market. Maybe the next 12 months continues again, okay? Remember, friends, you got to watch my evolution guide bull market just so you can see, oh my gosh, it's all happening again. There is no book. I didn't watch a video for it. I didn't make a single tweet or a post. There was no reference, okay? It all just came from me. I channeled it from somewhere. Why? I'm here in this chair 18 hours a day. Very, very squeaky. It's very squeaky. Okay, so we don't take any prisoners. Crypto on its way to 10 trillion. You know, friends, like I told you, I got you bullish at the lows, man. Like, so, who cares if it stops at 8? Who cares? Okay, we want a bit more. Okay, you've been bullish the whole time. You see, that's the most important part. We're going to be outnumbered, you and I, 5-1, by the way. 5-1, best case. I'm not joking. 5-1. So for every me and you, there's going to be an extra. Just multiply me and you. That's 2 people, friends. That an extra 10 people are coming out of nowhere. We'll just have no idea where the hell they came from. They're going to be yelling about your bag, trying to get in, trying to make a quick 2 to 3x, buying Bitcoin at 100K, trying to sell at 180K, that type of stuff, okay? So we also have the US November 5th election. We've got to get a global liquidity pump in there because they're going to try rig the election more. And you can feel it. Bitcoin has to get near that 100K just for the trap to form. So if a trap's going to form, and I don't think it will, but there will be trappings around that area for sure. You know, maybe pings 110, comes back to 80, squeezes back 75. Everyone thinks it's over. US recession crack, something there. Okay. But the beautiful part is the longer you hold, friends, the traps are forming at higher bases on the chart. Isn't that the most amazing thing, friends? Because since you've just been long, turbo long here, yeah, let these people, friends, you know, at 100K, there are funds. They got to allocate now, right? So let them worry about 80K, okay? You and I don't care about it because we're already in. So there's plenty more good things coming, friends, as well. Look at this lovely Pikachu face. Pikachu face, we're going to see him on the moon. We are on the moon. Now, remember the median Q4 performance of Bitcoin in election year is plus 55%. If I literally just measure exactly, that's why the median, not the average and the median, so it's more realistic, plus 55% from here, gets you literally 100K on the mark, 100K on the mark, and then I guess we can assess if we're going to crack from there. We'll see. So now, pumpkins. All right, we have PulseChain core coins doing this amazing stuff as well, friends. I'm just telling you now, this HEX $1.49. Friends, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. What do you think? Look, remember, I've given you everything, 2022, 2023, and 2024, okay? Dopamine dealing, we don't do that here, okay? You don't do that here. But you're going to need some juice to keep you holding through the volatility. But I'm just telling you now, friends, you are long enough, okay? Dopamine dealing at the bottoms, it's the path to hell, right? It's because it's paved with good intentions. It's basically telling you, don't worry, it's going to hit $2 one day, whatever the coin is, okay? It's going to do 200x. But what you should be saying to yourself is, what if I get screwed, okay? What if an unforeseen event happens just like it happened now, but in the next 2 years, I better get big allocation, okay? What if we never get the dream targets, okay? You never want to be in that scenario, friends, where you're aiming for $1 million, you land at 350K, no one's going to tell you to get out, next stop's minus 95%. You never want to end up in that scenario, friends. You go back to 2021, ask everybody, why didn't you sell at the top? Oh, well, I was trying to hit a round number. You basically say, oh, so you're telling me if you bought 2x what you bought in the 2018 and 2019 bear market, you would have hit your target? Now, the thing is, the truth is they would have like raised the target anyway. But now, it's a different game now. Now you're more wiser, you're smarter. Now you're going to peel off things along the way, right? So we're going to be seeing pictures like this that keep us dreaming along the way, friends. These are the people, they're going to get excited to come out here. PulseChain ecosystem. Remember, friends, there's plenty of altcoins. There's many, many other things to do. It's just this one is the most deepest undervalued. That's it. We've identified the one deepest undervalued. They're all going to go up. They're all linked to Bitcoin. They're all linked to Ethereum. They're all liquidity linked. It's just this one is just, you just know, friends, like people were selling PulseChain coins, all of them, the cores, just because they like hate Richard. They're like, hate, I hate the cult, hate everything, scam. Look, bro, it's okay to hate. It's okay, go do what you want. But to click sell because you hate, you are now selling something below fair value irrationally. And yeah, there's a lot of you, but eventually you're going to run out. And then eventually it's just going to snap back. And in the PulseChain ecosystem, friends, there's so many more amazing things. I mean, like, look at this. Today, friends, there were 2 sellers in what? Pika on PulseChain. Okay, so Pika on PulseChain, friends, we just draw these giant up arrows to the right because you got to get everybody outside of crypto into the ecosystem. It's not for us, friends. You see these arrows? It's not for me and you. Okay, me and you, we're already in, man. We're into all these altcoins. Okay, we're in all your altcoins. You are now hunting for mind share from the 500 million people out there in crypto. Okay, there's 520 million people out there. I think now there's about 250 to 300,000 who are in PulseChain. Okay, so you can see millions and millions and millions of people out there. You want to talk to them? I'm not joking. This is how you talk to them. Here's a giant fat arrow to the moon. There you go. Okay, and hell, I'm even dressed like an astronaut because I've gone to the moon. So that's how you actually talk to them. And trust me, 3,700 videos, deep analysis, 15,000 reasons. They're not reading that stuff, friends. They're not reading the stuff that we read, because that's why the prices are low. Okay, they don't care. They want to see something go up 20x, and then they want to see this big fat green arrow. That's actually what they want to see. Okay, and trust me, here's the thing. Even if I do 15 serious posts, I've seen this, by the way. If I do 15 serious posts and 1 joke post with an up arrow, the 15 serious posts get thrown out. And then the joke post with the up arrow, that's the one that gets shared. I've seen it, okay? I've seen it because I've done it for other people as a joke, okay? So that's all you got to know for the next 12 months. So that's why even in my post here, I mentioned those 2 people, we are mourning their souls, right? 2 people who sell a great community on PulseChain and one of the greatest crypto takeovers, by the way. I mean, like, that's the funniest story of Pika on PulseChain, how that happened, friends. Now we have a PokeChain. Now there's literally... You can't get mogged any harder than that Jeet dev. So they tried to send Pika on PulseChain to 0, okay? We all bought up the supply. I bought on my public account. I really like it. Then they rug it. We took over. And now an entire ecosystem is being formed around it. You have a Ditto. You have a Snorlax. You have a Mudkip. Okay? You have Pawmi. You see all these Pokemons are just forming around. The ecosystem's popping out. Like, you can't have made a worse decision in your life. Like, you inspire a group of people to make a community, and then you rug it because you basically doubted that they will take it the whole way. Now they're going to take it the whole way. Okay, so why did they relinquish? Why did they leave? Probably to buy batteries for their Game Boy, friends. That's the only explanation I can think of. Now I want to throw this quick news out, friends. Remember I told you karma works? Remember I told you, friends, well, look, HEX community know about karma, right? Coffin dance, yeah? But now Eric's been coffin dancing for far too long. So we all know what's happening. By the way, don't forget, Eric, I still light candles for you, sir. And I know the first 50 ain't going to work, but I'm going to do them for you anyway, okay? Now, you want to talk about karma, friends? Max Keiser, about a year ago, when Richard Hart got attacked by the SEC, Max Keiser retweeted him and said, yeah, I'll see you in your incarceration in jail. Okay, so he's basically keeping on dancing on the graves and stuff. Max Keiser, he is a part owner of Swan Bitcoin Exchange with Corey Cuckstein. Okay, now obviously Corey Cuckstein, because he blocked me. Do you want to know what happened to Corey Cuckstein? Let me tell you what happened, friends. They had a custodian of Bitcoin, spot Bitcoin, okay? So they're anti-crypto, only spot Bitcoin. They said it was the safest thing ever. They got wrecked, okay? Breaking. Troubled Bitcoin exchange, Swan, files lawsuit against its entire team of former executives. According to the lawsuit, Swan is irreparably harmed and suffered enormous economic damages. Withdraw all your funds from Swan immediately. Look at this. Amazing how many people hate this guy. This document tells it all. His entire executive team turned on him, and so did his lead investor. His former and current employees in my DMs are hating on him. Everyone who's ever done business with him is telling him that Corey's a moron. Look at this. This is the funniest part, friends. These bozos use Microsoft Word shape drawing tool to redact the filing, which is actually hilarious. You know the black things? So in this video, you can't see it, but they literally just get the mouse cursor and they just click and drag the black, and you can read under the redacted thing, which is hilarious as well. Look what Udi replies as well. This entire lawsuit is retarded, and my guess is Corey is filing this to use as a cover for why his company failed so he can go start a new one. An absolutely deranged document. The guy thinks a dashboard they built that shows hash rate stats is worth $1 billion. $1. So friends, that's pretty much it. Look at this. Couldn't have said it better myself. Pushing everyone in crypto away in the name of Bitcoin maximalism probably wasn't the greatest corporate strategy. So you want to talk about karma? I mean, it literally just hit like a truck there. By the way, you want to know, hey, what happened to Max Keiser? Friends, I reported on it last year, but I'll tell you again. I got my tweets out here. As soon as Max Keiser came to dance on the grave of Richard Hart, when the corrupt SEC came, I'm not joking, within the next 7 days, Max Keiser's show got cancelled. All right? He actually got cancelled. I think the Russia Times or whatever, I forgot why he got cancelled. It was too much pro-Russia stuff. It literally got taken down. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I like Max. Max is a very staunch Bitcoin maxi. He's out there shilling crypto. He thinks he's shilling Bitcoin to the world, but he's actually shilling crypto, okay? Because crypto has altcoins have to compete on their own merit anyway, okay? But he's done great. I'm a big believer. He bought Bitcoin at $1, said it's gone to 100K, obviously all those years ago. But I'm just telling you, no one on this earth, in this planet, in this paradigm, in this dimension, no one is immune from this karma thing. No one, okay? You send out bad stuff to the universe, it gets sent right back at you like with 3x leverage, okay? It'll liquidate you like Satto. Over and over and over again, we've seen it, okay? We've seen it. So if you ever find yourself gloating or dancing on the grave of someone, or you just want to basically celebrate, just think twice, friends. Just think twice, okay? Because we have seen in crypto dozens of people start from nothing, become main character unicorn status, achieve the wildest dreams of popularity, and then for some reason it runs out, and then the fall from grace ain't so graceful, okay? They literally hit the cement face first. We've seen it, okay? And they hit basically a depression of their lifetimes. It takes a long time. Many of them never recover, okay? Many of them actually never ever recover to your peak ever again. They're always trying to chase their peak, okay? So I want you to just think about that when that comes out, because friends, how many times when I always hit up, you see, I never hit down, okay? I never ever ever hit down. I don't even think about, like, I'm in the trenches here with you. We are down, okay? We never ever ever hit down. But even when we start rising, we're never ever going to be about that, friends. Because look, markets humble you, okay? Markets do humble you. You think you're going to be right, and the market puts you through immense pain for 3 years before it puts you to be finally correct. I mean, every single type of combination of things happen in the market. You get kicked in the nuts. Like, you're fighting Mike Tyson in the ring, someone comes in and just kicks you in the nuts. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of stuff you experience. For now, Q4, hopefully we get this October and we start pushing on, and then we can worry about that euphoria stuff later on. This is your friend Sommi in an astronaut suit. Make sure you like, subscribe. Catch you soon.